That's a first down run for Mateer. Picks his way. Mateer, shifty, touchdown OU. Goal. Mateer takes a look. Touchdown! Isaiah Satania. Oklahoma rolling over the Tide right now. Play clock down at 2-1. Simpson looking, finding. Brooks still fighting, diving for the end zone. Alabama, fourth down touchdown to get on the board.
Bring who they're going to drop.
Only rush 3, intercepted. They confused him. Xavier Brown headed the other way. Touchdown Tide. A pick 6.
And then eventually getting the right call into the defense. People always want to change tempos on him.
Simpson this time has a clean pocket, lofting toward the end zone. Brooks, touchdown Alabama. Crimson Tide have the lead. Mateer dancing around, delivers over the middle. It's caught. Off and running is Brooks. Touchdown Oklahoma, punches back. Bernard in motion. It's Hill. Banging forward. Fighting. Twisting. Touchdown Alabama.
Fletcher for 75 yards. Undoubtedly, no, they're not going to give it again. They're going to give it to Tony. Tony scores a touchdown. What a call by Shannon Dunn.
25-yard reception for Daquan Wright. Lacey's first touch straight up the middle and straight into the end zone. You cannot start better than that. Baker will be coming in as the next offensive coordinator, has familiarity with the program. There's the block and there's the score. Trinidad Chambliss just letting Lacey pave the way.
He takes off.
Instead, he quickly gets it to Stribling, who goes into the end zone for a touchdown. The laser light show, and now this offense looking to add to the scoreboard. Logan Diggs trying to power ahead, and he does. Set him off, light it up. It's party time at the Grove. Chambliss going to scoot ahead, and he dives ahead for the touchdown.
They've had phenomenal leadership all season long in their locker room.
Have they ever? Think about the success that he has had. As this is the tight end Reed, as he strides inside the 10 and right into the end zone. Justin Reed with the touchdown. Good job staying in bounds, keeping his balance. 29-yard touchdown reception.
Well, nice job.
Accuracy on time.
Four-man rush. He's well protected again. He's going to take a shot at the seam. In stride, Jabari Jensen. Touchdown.
Right now, they're having their way.
Full keeper. Moore to the pylon and in. Another Oregon touchdown.
And it has paid dividends for him because, as you can tell, just by his body language and way in which he executes this offense, he's in control.
Pitch to the air. Hill gets the edge. Stays in bounds. Touchdown. Play action for Dante Moore. Floats one to a one-on-one. Backing up McClellan. Did he haul it in? Yes. That's another Oregon touchdown. There is a flag down. Moore off play action. A deep shot to the end zone. Drops it right down the chimney to Malik Benson. Another Oregon touchdown. Wide open, button hook to the sideline. DeGennaro makes a man miss. He's trying to find the front right pylon, makes a move into the end end zone for a James Madison touchdown. He told us Malik Benson was a look team wide receiver when he first arrived. As Moore is going to take a shot. Guess who? Benson. Touchdown. Right on cue. Blocked punt. And it's going to be a scoop and score. Realistic goal to go distance, and they've done it again. Barnett, this time all day to throw. Loops one, back left corner of the end zone. And a rolling catch, it looks like, is made for the touchdown.
As they've rotated more players in here, the mistakes have started to increase.
A little Philly special. Leaping into the end zone is Lakota Dupree. It looked like he might wanted to throw the football. A Dave to the right of Barnett. 4th and goal. Barnett, straight quarterback run. And he breaks the plane for the touchdown.
Third down and a yard. And Beck hits Fletcher out of the backfield. Touchdown, Miami. After the loss of 6, another pass play that's intercepted. Taking it back is Keontae Scott. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Jackson. Falls forward with the ball and into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Saying over the middle. He's got Smith for a first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown. There is a penalty flag, the first one of the night. They snap it with 1 on the play clock. Brown into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Davison into the end zone. 12-win team, Big 12 champions, come here to South Florida with such hope. As Davison will thicken up that box score.
No more timeouts to work with. So they're looking to throw. And Mendoza flips it. Easy pitch and catch. There's Omar Cooper Jr. And Indiana stretches the lead before halftime. What a show by the Hoosiers. 4th down stop. They're showing pressure. Here it comes. Mendoza has time. Goes end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Becker! No more timeouts to work with. So they're looking to throw. And Mendoza flips it. Easy pitch and catch. There's Omar Cooper Jr. And Indiana stretches the lead.
So he just sees grass and he's taking it.
3rd and 1, looking to throw. Launching to the end zone. Surratt's out there. Touchdown Hoosiers. Pouring it on. Perfect 50-50 talent.
That's pretty good.
Black bursting free. Hoosiers punctuate. An incredible performance. Looked like a pig roast. That was the week after they had beaten Oregon. So he's breaking free. Hemby has turned to find the end zone.
Stockton after the pump fake. Inside the 5. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Lacey goes out. Georgia brings the blitz. Chambliss end zone. Touchdown. Now he punches it in for the touchdown. No after effects of that big hit. I'm true to coach in a college football playoff, especially against Georgia and defensive minds like Kirby Smart. There's a fumble picked up by Dalen Everett. Touchdown, Georgia. Lacey and a running back. Deuce Alexander, the motion man. Lacey has the corner and a touchdown. Winner to the semifinal to take on Miami in the Fiesta Bowl. Kewan Lacey lunges for the goal line. Touchdown! With you. 12 consecutive completions for Chambliss. Going for 13. He has it. And another touchdown. Harrison Wallace having the night of his life. Back. Pressure up the middle. Picked up. Stocked into the end zone. And it is caught for a touchdown. Zachariah.
2nd and 3 after the penalty. Lacey up the middle. K1 Lacey's in the clear. It's a foot race. The Hurricanes cannot run him down. A lightning strike for Ole Miss. There's an offensive lineman in the backfield as a lead blocker. Reaching for the end zone is Marty Brown, and Miami goes back on top. Well in that game. He needs to be sharper tonight. Here's one of those 2nd downs and 6. Beck feeling some late pressure. Launching downfield. Wide open is Marion. Another bust. And Miami back on top. Tony comes in motion. They get it to him. Tony has space. Malachi Tony still running. Touchdown Miami. Electric with the ball. Again, the Canes bring pressure. Chambliss delivers. Touchdown Ole Miss. Daquan Wright. 3 receivers bunch to the left. Beck is looking that way. And still looking. Takes off running. Carson Beck with his legs.
De'Aaron Hill Jr. is the running back. The quick pass is intercepted. It's going to be run in for an Indiana touchdown. D'Angelo Pons on the first play of the game. 2 for 2 on 3rd down on the drive. A pocket again to the end zone. Touchdown! Jamari Johnson. He's at the left end of the offensive line. Mendoza, end zone, caught! Touchdown! Omar Cooper. Mendoza with Black, the running back. Black straight ahead, touchdown. Kaylon Black. Signetti brought him to James Madison in the portal where he excelled. Now he's a Hoosier. Deep throw, Charlie Becker. Touchdown, Indiana. Hemby's the running back. Mendoza quick pass, touchdown. Elijah Surratt. And now 5 wide receivers on 3rd down and 5 for Mendoza. To the end zone, wide open receiver and a touchdown. E.J. Williams. Title game against the Hurricanes. Jay Harris, the running back, in the pistol. And down to the goal line. Touchdown. Indiana, Kaylon Black, the running back. Mendoza fires, back line of the end zone, touchdown. Elijah Surratt.
He marches to the beat of his own drum.
Kaylon Black, big hole. Kaylon Black, touchdown. Harris, long exchange, and then Moore throws a touchdown. Roger Saliapaga, the sophomore tight end.
Black, once again, lined up behind Nowakowski. They hand it off to the fullback / tight end, and he powers in. Touchdown, Indiana. A dominant start here for the #1 team. Give Tony a 5-yard gain anytime. Great job corralling number 10, not letting him get loose. Fletcher breaks free. Mark Fletcher in the foot race. Miami touchdown. So Dylan Joyce back on. Blocked! Indiana blocks the punt and falls on it for a touchdown. Isaiah Jones on the recovery. 7 offensive linemen in there. 7 O-linemen and a tight end. Fletcher walks in. Miami touchdown. What a response. Got to get to the 8. He's going to take off and run. Mendoza weaves his way first and goal. Diving Diving toward the end zone. Touchdown!
There.
He's got it on the pitch. Tony breaks free. Malachi Tony spinning, scoring!
I'm an average nobody. Get to live the rest of my life like a schnook.